Once upon a time, in a bright kingdom surrounded by green hills and sparkling rivers, there lived a young princess named Rapunzel. She was not like other princesses in grand castles. Rapunzel had long golden hair that shimmered like sunlight. But what made her most special wasn't just her hair, it was her curiosity, kindness, and imagination. Rapunzel lived in a tall stone tower deep in the enchanted forest, where sunlight danced through the windows and birds sang sweet songs every morning. Though some might think living in a tower was lonely, Rapunzel had her paints, brushes, and songs, and she spent her days creating magical paintings of lands she wished to explore. Every morning, Rapunzel would brush her hair until it glowed brighter than the sun, and then she would sing to the birds outside. Her voice had a magical quality. It could make flowers bloom instantly, and even make the forest animals pause and listen. One day, she painted a picture of a huge rainbow stretching across a sparkling lake, and she whispered, "One day I will see this for real." Her tower, though simple, was cozy. The walls were covered in colorful murals she had painted, showing castles, mountains, and magical creatures. There was a little bookshelf filled with fairy tales and adventure stories. And her favorite part of the tower? The window that looked out onto the forest, where she could dream of the outside world. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Rapunzel noticed tiny glowing lights floating in the distance. They were lanterns, drifting high in the sky, painting the night with golden, twinkling light. "What are those beautiful lights?" Rapunzel whispered to herself. She felt a flutter of excitement. Her heart told her that magic awaited her outside the tower. That night, Finn, a kind-hearted and slightly clumsy adventurer, was running through the forest. He had been chased by the kingdom's palace guards because he had accidentally knocked over the royal pie cart. Hearing Rapunzel's beautiful singing drifting through the trees, Finn followed the sound to the tower. He looked up in awe. "Wow, is someone actually up there?" Rapunzel peeked out of the window and gasped. Finn looked strange but friendly. "Don't be afraid," he called, smiling. "I'm just lost." At first, Rapunzel was nervous. She had never met anyone in her tower before, but seeing Finn's kind eyes, she decided to be brave. Using her long golden hair, she let it down to the forest floor and climbed out of the tower for the first time in her life. Her hair shimmered under the moonlight, lighting the path like a magical golden rope. "I'm finally free!" she exclaimed, feeling the grass beneath her feet for the first time in years. Finn laughed. "Welcome to the real world!" Together, Rapunzel and Finn explored the enchanted forest. They crossed rivers with sparkling water, climbed hills full of wildflowers, and met talking animals who guided them on their way. Rapunzel shared her paintings with Finn, showing him the world she had imagined. "I've always wanted to see the Rainbow Lake," she said. Finn grinned. "Then we'll go see it." They laughed, shared stories, and discovered hidden magical creatures, including a tiny dragon who loved to sing lullabies and a fox that glowed under the moonlight. By evening, they reached the kingdom where the lanterns were floating in the sky. The festival was breathtaking. Hundreds of lanterns reflected on the lake, glowing like stars. Rapunzel's eyes sparkled with wonder. "It's more beautiful than I ever imagined," she whispered. Finn held her hand. "And you were brave enough to make it here." Watching the lanterns, Rapunzel realized the biggest magic wasn't her hair or the lanterns, it was believing in herself. Her bravery, kindness, and curiosity had led her to a world full of wonder. Rapunzel returned to the kingdom with Finn by her side, not just as a princess of royal blood, but a true princess of courage and heart. The kingdom celebrated her, and from that day on, Rapunzel helped others explore their dreams and use their own magic.